Panathinaikos trails by 5. The feed to Kalathis. And the 3-ball is good.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Montzaris, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And Olympiacos leads by 4. And here is Athens now. Passes to Gist. Here's Papas. Good on the triple.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Spanoulis passes to Young. To the right side. Here's Spanoulis. 5 points in the game. And that's going to be a foul on Panathinaikos. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Stolen away. Here's the break. For the lead. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
It's picked off.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Here's Panathinaikos with the ball. A big stretch here going 10-2.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Olympiacos trails by 5. And a missed layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Pass to Fotis. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gist. And the rebound goes to Olympiacos. It's tipped. Here's Kalathis. And he converts the layup. Now it's a 7-point Athens lead.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low-post defense.
Timeout called, Olympiacos.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out, and sometimes the best way to do that is with a timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
A platoon swap here for Olympiacos. Olympiacos trails by 7. The leaner inside. Can't get it to go.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
The drive by Green. Petro. Olympiacos, no good that time either. Here's Panathinaikos with the ball. They're on a 14-2 run here. Papanikolaou, good. Papanikolaou's got his first points in this one.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
Here's Gist, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes. Like conducting an orchestra. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Inside. To the paint. Fires from 14. Got it off in time.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Olympiacos trails by 5. The pass to Manzares. And he's good on the 3-ball.
The defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Swiped it away. Lojeski, he's guarded by Rivers. Out to the right wing. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Back to Young. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Here's Coathus, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Athens.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for the visiting team had some instruction for his guys during that last break. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
And Athens calls time here.
Dance team.
Athens leading by 3. James outside. Now here's Rivers. D right on him. The drive by James. Barousis passes to James. And here's Barousis. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. And Little General gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
Spanoulis passes to Manzares. Here's Spanoulis.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
And he hits it to tie the game up.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
Nice shot by James.
Oh, they give it up and then get the lead right back. 2 triples back-to-back. And the momentum swing in this game is ridiculous.
Man, I thought you were going to lose complete control. The fans and you going wacko over here on the edge of their seats. Sit down, Greg. Give me some room over here.
Oh, geez.
To the wing on the left. 3-pointer. Rivers can't get it to go. Young outside. Pass to Princesses. Back to Young. Manzares. James covering. 6 on the shot clock. Manzares passes to Princesses, and they take the lead. And Olympiacos leads by 1.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned, pound the rock basketball. and it is definitely working for them. I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Out to the wing. To the left wing. Pass to Spanulis. Dishes it to Young. And stolen by James. Here's Rivers. Good!
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
And so it's Olympiacos with it. Out left to the wing. Kicks it to Young. To the right side. Here's Princesses. It's deflected. Out of bounds as Olympiacos keeps possession. Stripped away. The drive by James. And there's the pass to Barousas. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Money!
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coast.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
Here's Spanulis. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
And the free throw, no good. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
And so it's Olympiacos with it. And stolen by Singleton. And he commits the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Chris Singleton.
No luck that time either. From deep three-point range, gets the 3 to fall.
Talk about a terrific stroke. I mean, the defense was hoping that a 3-ball that deep was not going in.
Yeah, but when a guy shoots it like he does, you have got to still be able to contest.
At the line.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
The free throw drops for James. So Athens wins it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony.